Right, so today in China, Guangzhou, I'll just take you through a quick walk down one of the local roads to the most popular mall called Rock Square in this area, and we'll just see which shops are open, how much people are in public, and what the health and prevention measures in China currently are. Now, as you can see, some of the shops are still open. They're opening slowly. You have like a mianbao bread shop here. Almost everybody who is in China currently is wearing a face mask. There are still a lot of shops shuttered, and it's very common still after 6 weeks of lockdown in China. Now, I'm very fortunate not to be in Hubei, Wuhan, but still we are seeing a lot of shutdowns of local businesses in China, especially the ones that require body-to-body contact or handshakes at some level. Now, my take on the actual commercial aspect of this is that lots of my friends currently have had to go back to their hometowns around Guangdong, because having finished the Spring Festival, some of them have tried to come back to Guangzhou to their jobs, but their companies will tell them that there's either no job available anymore, or that they will have to wait a few months before their position opens back up. So they're left with no option really but to head back to their hometown because they're migrant workers. They don't have any money to pay for the rent anymore in China. Guangzhou, the rents here are expensive, and so they are forced to go back and live with their family relatives in their hometowns. Now, just in front of us is the mall that I was talking about. As you can see, it's a very quiet day in China today. It wouldn't be this quiet normally. Before January 23, 2020, when the lockdown took place in this city, everyone was on the streets. You'd probably see from here to here people walking, and the whole footpath area would have been loaded with people. Nobody was wearing face masks at that time. Now everyone's wearing face masks, and not too many people still coming outdoors to gather in public. It's due to the coronavirus. The mall is a little bit better, but to get into the mall there are some stringent health and safety measures in place, where you have to have your temperature scanned at the door, and then when you go into a supermarket you have to have your temperature scanned a second time. And most shops or restaurants within the mall have their own policy where you have to write your name down. They check your temperature and they give you sanitizer at the same time. So depending on the type of venue, they will have different policies in place for health and safety. So just crossing the road now,